On the dividend news, there was actually no dividend hikes, but there's actually all-time highs for some of the best dividend growth stocks. These are some of the ticker symbols that are hitting all-time highs. What's up, everybody? This is Antonio here bringing you episode 298 of the portfolio update. So you guys already know it's Sunday. It's time to go over the portfolio, what I bought, what I sold, what dividends came in, and how much we grew the dividend snowball. Because guys, we come back every single Sunday to see how much we grow that dividend snowball. But actually in this update, guys, I actually sold out of SCHD. I'll be showing you guys what I ended up using that money to buy. I bought another stock, or I guess I added to another stock, and I'm going to be showing you guys what my thinking here is. Some of you guys are going to be a little bit upset because you guys are going to say that I am not a dividend growth investor anymore, but guys, I am investing. My time horizon is completely different from what you guys are doing. Of course, I think that it will pay me in the long term much better. These decisions have actually paid off fairly well, especially the decision I did back in April, and I'm very happy with it. Of course, my dividend income did drop quite a bit, but that is okay because long term that should start to steadily go up as these companies that are double-digit 5-year CAGRs will continue to raise their dividend. And I will continue to reallocate my portfolio, my positions in my portfolio to better suit what I'm trying to aim for. We're trying to aim for $1 million portfolio, guys. I know that doesn't mean anything because we're kind of going to be living off dividends, but that is one of the huge milestones that I do want to achieve. And imagine 10% on $1 million, that's 100K, guys. So if I could get a 10% return on $1 million portfolio every single year, that is an amazing return. So I am going to be aiming to try to get this portfolio to $1 million. And of course, right now my focus is not the main dividends. It is mainly trying to get this portfolio up to $1 million value, and we're gonna do it, guys. And this decision I did recently, or this past week, I think it's gonna help us do that long term, and I will show you guys what I've been seeing. So if you guys already know that every single Sunday we look at the dashboard, we'll see how much we are projected to make in dividends. Right now, I guess since last week, our portfolio was making $143.56 in completely passive income, guys. So by the end of the video, this will be way lower because SCHD did contribute majority of the dividends. So I'm interested to see where we end up with the dividend income for the monthly, and it'll be exciting to see where it is. I know it's gonna be super low, so I don't really have my hopes high as well. It'll actually decrease my taxable income, so we'll see there as well, guys. We are trying to aim to the $1 million portfolio value. Right now we're trying to go for 400K. We did hit the 300K back in May of this year, and it's super awesome seeing this growth. As far as investing of my own capital into the portfolio, I have invested since including this past week, the contributions I did $200, so that brought me up to $9,500 that I've invested in the portfolio this year. And you know, we're gonna see it grow over time, and we've been depositing more and more, and we'll see where that ends up, guys. I'm very excited about that. But guys, what I want to show you is actually so I sold out of SCHD. I actually bought a company, or I guess I'll go ahead and tell you guys. I went ahead and bought Amazon. Amazon is super cheap right now compared to what I have in SCHD. I think Amazon will give me a better return. So right now, the two companies that, you know, I've been trying to accumulate shares of have been Google and Amazon. I think those are the two companies that will continue to give me some nice returns out of all the positions I currently have in my portfolio. As you'll see, the portfolio is at $332,923.86. This is with the sale of SCHD already and all the capital invested back into Amazon. So if we look at the 1 month change here, that is a $12,734.81 return, which is a 3.98%. If we do look at 3-month, we are in the green by 25.84% in the green, which is about $68,372.37. If we look at the 6-month, we are up 19.61% compared to 54, I guess that, which is $54,571.87. And then of course year to date just changes slightly on the percentage wise, 19.26%. And then on the 1 year, that is a 25.99%. And then if we look at the 2 year, this is a 61.19% return, which is $126,000. I'm super happy with this, guys. I cannot complain about this. And, you know, I'm not going to be, you know, complaining about it really, because I'm super happy with the returns. And I think it's all these great decisions I've been making shortly. If we do look though, guys, I'm gonna look at the S&P 500. So this tracks the top 500 companies in the US. And guys, if we look at the 6-month, you'll see that the S&P 500 has been up since about 6 months. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and track it by year to date, because I think it'll be much easier. So on the year to date, this is from January of 2025. That means that the S&P 500 is up by 6.67%. So if you had invested $100 in the S&P 500 back in January at the very beginning, by today your portfolio, or those $100, would actually be $106 and 67 cents or so, what they would be worth on your account. So that is the year to date, a 6.67%. What I am interested is, if we look back at my position, you'll see that if we look at the year to date, we are actually up 19.26%, which is $53,766.57. Of course, this number does change depending on the value of your portfolio, but the main important thing is the percentage return. Guys, we are up maybe about 3x compared to what the S&P 500 is. So I think the positions we do have are very, very good. They're geared towards my growth. I do have a 10, 15, 20 year time horizon before I even actually decide to live off of these dividends. So I think getting this portfolio up to $1 million, I think it's going to be the right move. Putting a lot of it into low dividend yielding companies that have a lot of growth ahead of them. And I think Amazon and Google are those two companies right now out of my positions that I think I'm going to continue to accumulate. If you guys follow me for the past, year or so, you guys have noticed that I've been buying Google lately, just been accumulating shares, and I've been wanting to buy Amazon. I bought some Amazon, but I've been mostly buying Google, mainly because they do pay out the dividend, guys. And in the red, when the market does have a nice pullback, that is what keeps you sane. It lets you invest because you see the dividends coming into the portfolio, even though the market's down, and it motivates you to continue to buy more. It's a psychological thing. And if we look, I do want to show you the other one that I want to compare is the QQQ. So if we look at the year to date, they are up 8.62%. So a little bit higher than the S&P 500, guys, but our return on our portfolio for the year to date, it is a 19.26%. So I'm super happy with that. And imagine if we could get this return, which is really difficult to get every single year, but trying to get a close to return about this every single year, that's going to compound very, very nicely. So that is almost $50,000 that I have higher in my portfolio now than what I did at the very beginning of the year. And if we look, guys, so I did sell out of SCHD. SCHD is trading around $27.33. I know I love SCHD, but guys, compared to what my goals are, it's just right now not the right time for me to have a large position allocated in it. And if we look at the year to date, they are actually in the green by 0.26%, less than even 1/4%, or I guess a little bit of 1/4%. And then if we look at Google, they are actually on the year to date, they are in the red. So a 4.88% in the red, guys. I've been accumulating Google all the way down, and all the way up slightly. And if we look at the 1 year here, I've just been picking up shares on the 5 year. You'll see that it's in the green, and these were great buying opportunities here back in 2023, 2022. And then if we look at the max, guys, you can just see the trend is upwards. So I think right now where we are in this dip here, it's a great buying opportunity, and I am wanting to pick up as many possible shares I can possibly get in Google, and I will continue to do that. So you guys can kind of see on my end, it is a great opportunity to pick up in the red. It's a discount of almost a 5% on the year to date. So I am happy picking up more Google. And then if I show you Amazon here, guys, you'll see that if we look at the year to date, they are up in the green by 2.18%. So not as good there. I was actually buying it back in April. I think I bought it at $180 or $170. I don't remember exactly, but I was picking up shares of Amazon. If we look at the 5 years here, guys, they are up 40.64%. So great buying opportunity back in 2022. And then in total, you guys can see the trend is upwards. This huge dip here was a great buying opportunity, and I think right now is presenting a great buying opportunity, at least to pick up for the long term. I think the trend is upward. So Amazon is another pick in my portfolio that I've been continuing to accumulate. But guys, I am super happy with those type of returns. If we look at the total gains, which is a $73,418.36, which is a return of a 28.29%. This is actually have 48 cents ready to invest. And then if we look here, these are my positions, very lean, mostly tech, guys. I'm mostly concentrated in tech. That's okay, guys. I have 10, 15, 20 years before I need to touch this money. So if they do go down, that is okay, because I don't plan to sell. And the other thing is, this is going to be tech. So if something was to completely go wrong with this, we probably have bigger problems than my portfolio here in the economy. So if we look, we have Microsoft, Google, guys. Been picking up Google, and we are finally in the green on Google. So we were in the red for the longest time, and we are if we compare it to the year to date, we are still in the red. So we're going to be continuing to pick up Google shares. We have Meta, Amazon, which Amazon, guys, you guys can see, we are at 147 shares now. We are in the green by 22%. So I believe we were buying it. Yeah, we bought it. Our average is $183 a share. We had Nvidia as well. We have Costco and Nvidia. We have a cost basis of $104. And then we have MasterCard, Visa, and slightly just a little bit of Apple. Apple doesn't really have any growth. And then, guys, you'll see that SCHD, I left 1.58 shares of SCHD, and yeah, majority of my portfolio is concentrated in tech, and that's fine with me completely. I am okay with the huge volatility that it's probably going to have, but you know, I don't plan to touch this for that long time horizon. If we look at the portfolio performance, it is at gains $114,025.30. This is a rate of return of 55.09%. And then guys, over here on the projected income, estimated in the next 12 months, $1,494.31, averaging $124.53. Huge drop there. So very interesting to see on the drops there. And then on the transactions, I can show you, we have it to start from July 6th all the way till July 11th, which is when I'm recording this video. If we go to the very bottom, guys, on the 7th, again, guys, bought more Alphabet, bought actually $100. I started splitting it between Amazon and Google because I do need to pick up some more positions in, or I guess need to pick up some more shares in Amazon. So I bought about a little bit over half a share at $176, and then we also bought $100 of Amazon, but slightly less than half a share at $223. This was the money I transferred. That was $200 to cover those two purchases, and that's my dollar cost average into the portfolio, no matter what the market's doing, if it's up, down, sideways, whatever the case is. And then, guys, that week I was contemplating selling out of SCHD, and I went ahead and pulled the trigger, and I sold 274 shares at $27.30. Got about a $7,480.15, and then I just continued that day to buy some Amazon. I bought 20 shares at first at $220. I spent about $4,400, and then I bought 6 more shares at $220 as well, $1,321, and then I bought another 7 shares at $220, and then I bought $1,543, and then I went ahead and did a fractional share at $220 as well. Bought a little bit close to 1 share, and that was about $212.98. So just continue to accumulate and pick up shares. I was like, I'd rather have all my money in Amazon right now instead of waiting a day or 2 days and trying to potentially pick it up a couple dollars difference. And you know, long term, that's not going to make a big difference there for me, because I do believe in Amazon and Google to continue to grow, and I think those are the best positions right now that I can continue to accumulate, and I will get my best return on my money. But let's go ahead and jump over to the Google Sheets, guys, so we can kind of see how much we grew the dividend snowball. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, so we're here at the Google Sheets dashboard, and I said how much we were expected to grow the dividend snowball. We're actually probably how much we are going to be decreasing the dividend snowball. So if we go over here to settings, we'll go ahead and get rid of this, and we'll go ahead and jump over to Empower. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, here, so we're at Empower. It's my portfolio, or I guess it's my Schwab portfolio here, that contains the copy of my positions, that has all the positions I purchased, or you know, transactions I did this past week. So if I click Pay Special Values Only, and then we go over here to holdings, this is actually an old snapshot of my portfolio, which I guess doesn't contain all the old purchases, or the old purchases it does, but not the new purchases. Whenever I go to portfolio tools, update portfolio holdings, this will get wiped. It'll parse out the new stuff we just pasted, and then we can see the results. I have not had a chance, guys, you know, super busy with the businesses that I'm currently running. It's very time consuming. I haven't had a chance to actually look at the scripts. I know a couple of you guys have asked about those, so if I can get a chance, but I can't make any promises on that. But if we go ahead and click on it, click update portfolio holdings, this will get wiped, guys, and then we can kind of see everything being auto populated. And guys, if we look, projected dividend yield 0.43% compared to 0.52%. On the yield on cost, we did go down 0.56% compared to 0.66%, and then yearly we did drop quite a bit, $1,447.47 compared to $1,722.67. And then on the monthly, we did drop about $23 to $120.62. Weekly, we're now making $27.84. On the day, $3.97, and then on the hourly, 17 cents every single hour that goes by compared to 20 cents. And then guys, hourly work wage, this is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid an hourly rate of 70 cents per hour. And you know, they got a huge decrease. I guess they're slacking off, I'm not sure, but we're gonna try to get this to minimum wage eventually. We'll see how that plays out. That'll be a huge milestone when we do achieve it. But this is actually all I have for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe with the notification, drop a big thumbs up on the video, helps out the channel, costs you nothing, and I definitely appreciate it. If you stuck all the way to the very end, let me know by dropping a hashtag Amazon. I believe Amazon is doing Amazon Prime, or I guess the 11th was the last day for Amazon Prime. But I will talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.